Alrighty, on with the interior. This is the plinth or side console. It has the holes in the side for screwing it into the side panels. To get that fold, it's not sewn, it's stapled from this side down in there, and that pinches it, causes that seam like it's sewn. And yeah. Bit more trimming. This needs to come up about that much. Just snugly wedged in there. Brackets screwed in with 8 gauge, 4 of stainless steel, and that's to hold the side of the seat down and to hold the top. We have this lovely plastic strip which is countersunk and glued in, and it's screwed to the back of the seat, so it ain't going nowhere. It's starting to take shape beautifully. Sanding and polishing the trim plastic pieces. Comes up quite nice. Don't think they're PVC, but they might be. So basically what happens with these side panels is we pull all the staples out, then we use the cover that we've taken off and cut an oversized cover out with some fresh material and stretch and staple it into place. The foam underneath is alright, so we'll just stay with it. Alright, reference video for how it's wrapped. Stapled. 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 In there. Epoxy resin to seal the end grain and prevent any further rot. Water must have been running in, and some of this stuff is a little meh. So we've made up some new piping that goes around the top edges of the side panels. It pretty much just hides any gaps and fills the little voids and stuff to make it all look like it's a nice snug tight fit, when it can in reality be just average. So I've made up some of these stainless bits and pieces, and they are to hold or clamp the battery down and keep it in place. So that worked out well. Here they are. Yeah. Battery secure. Yep, that's right. Just a regular household sewing machine. And yep, just making some more piping to go around the edges. And this is our version of our high-tech pattern making, where we lay the original over it and just give it another 75 to 80 mils all the way around, and then we'll just pull it to shape. For the pockets, we're just using the original black material, which is done like a French stitching, and you just splay it open and staple it on the inside.
Yeah, it clips onto there.
Test fit.
It's going to be tight up there.
Yeah, I know. It was a jam.
But yeah, I think that's going to go on. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, looks good.
Just a fucking perfect fit, really. It's the angle of the dash in there that.
Yep. Next up is to sort out this console control box. It's I need this hatch lift here. Without it, I won't have a hatch. Well, I probably could. I could set something else up, but I think that looks sort of pretty good. But those switches aren't too great, I don't think. Some of the bulbs have gone, and that's what we were dealing with on the back. I've had a poke and a prod around, and I cannot figure it out. Now this part is actually made with some sort of acrylic or plastic. Top corner's broken off. It's not the best. So, and I also want to incorporate this bilge switch. And I also got this waterproof, splash proof 6 panel, which will fit where they were. So I'm going to cut out a panel of 4mm aluminum, and I'm going to cut this out perfectly, and I'm going to push it into the slot that I cut out for there. So it's going to look like that. And this top panel will be the new switch panel, and there'll be the bilge thingy. However, there is one more thing that I need to add, which is the gas detector display. But first I need to make sure it's splash proof, otherwise it'll have to be located somewhere else. Hopefully everything's sorted, because once I push the exhaust pipe in and glue it, makes it quite difficult to remove that pipe and the wastegate pipe. So yes, once this is sealed on, it does become a little bit more of a drama to take it off. In some ways I'm thinking maybe just do the thinnest bead gasket possible so it can be removed if necessary for maintenance, what have you. Oh well. After much frustration trying to fit the clamp and being unable to squeeze it up, I've welded extensions on it. I can use a vice grip to pull it together to fit the wastegate pipe and hopefully make it easier to fit. There won't be any room on that, leaving that space clear for electronics later on. But we have this, and I'm thinking I'm going to mount it here. I'm going to make a block for it, hide the wire, run it through the side here, and just have it there. I mean, I was going to have it here, but it's far too difficult to run the wires through now that everything's fitted. If I'd done it sooner I might, but it'll hide this cutout as well, so it's all good. It's all good.